Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.
We got some audio. There's the audio. Took it a little second. What up, Tony? Mo's got to run. Catch me later. Hit the like button already. All right. All right. Let me see here. Send off a message. All right. What up, Agon? Sending out a couple messages here, guys. Got to answer some messages. You know, you get emails, messages, DMs, this, that, and the other. You know, all the things. It is what it is. It is what it is. And then I just miss stuff. Not going, you know, just missing stuff here. Looks like let's see here. Let's kind of look at Mancini's information right quick. You couldn't stick around yesterday. You had stuff, so that's all right. Egon, there's always going to be more giveaways. It's okay. That's how it works. What do we got? About 5 minutes here left. I'm going to read this for you guys right quick in summary. Mancini's newsletter. So basically, he's not really interested in a long until we retest. Excuse me. 75.75. So there's no real quality entries now until 75.75 failed breakdown. As of writing this, 76.05 is the first support. Not much to engage here. Those desperate to trade can try a bid, but it's safer to at least wait for the zone to flush. Maybe 75.98 and recover to long it. Next support of interest is 75.75. We have complex multi-touch shelf of lows below there, dating back to Thursday. Most recently, though, is today's low at 75.76. Sweeping this shelf, 75.65, if it can tag this, is ideal. And the recovering 75 is a high-quality failed breakdown. So that's going to be our first look. That's going to be what we're looking for at open. If we get a push down with 35 points from there right now on the ES, then that'll be kind of what we're looking at. What up, Tamimi? But that's just giving you an idea of what Mancini's called out there for kind of tomorrow's action. Let's mark out the previous day close. Obviously, it's right there. We'll mark out the open, and let's take a look at gold. We will take a look at gold. Had a big sell-off here. You can see, guys, we were long at the My Funded Futures stream. We were long from 501 here, and we took profit at the high of the day at 555. Obviously left a few points on the table there. Won another 136 points. Can't worry about that. Gold last night, I kind of marked out this 4-hour buy zone down here. You see gold tapped into that buy zone on the 4-hour chart here. Bounced out of it. I did say last night that gold was overall bearish into this here buy zone, which it tapped. Now I kind of would expect, since we got a couple of green candles out of here, for it to continue higher. So obviously, if we get a candle close below, say 472, that might change that kind of that sort of idea there. So, but let's go ahead and change this to green so that we know that's just kind of our buy zone. Now, obviously, you're not just going to blindly buy that zone. I guess you could have, but that's not how we do it. Let's delete some of these levels out of here so we don't need them. And yeah, a couple of levels still down there, still haven't been tagged. And what I like to do is I like to start at the lowest level. Now this one's already been tagged, so I'm gonna skip it. I'll move to the next one. Yeah, that one. Man, I probably would consider that one already tagged. That would kind of be the next one. That one's really kind of already tagged too. So we don't have a lot of interest here, to be honest, lower. It's kind of a little bit of a tricky spot here on gold. We got 3 levels before open here. Really just 3 levels. And we do kind of have low resistance here, and gold has already kind of broken it, right? So I'm expecting gold at open to just kind of push up at least to here. We might get a shove up there. We'll see if we get ideally at open. Maybe we open up, a little wick up, pull back, tap this, and then we can take a stab long into that. We'll see. Let's go ahead and split our screen here because, I like to go 50-50 with gold. And let's see what account we're going to be trading on gold today. And again, I'm just taking 2 micros on gold. We're not going anything crazy. 2 micros for 11 ticks. Here's the open. It just snuck up on us. What up, AJ? You hope it's a long stream. I'm going to do my best. MKC, how's it going? Gotta pay attention here. I don't want to miss gold. We'll put these orders out like so. I actually need to see what account I'm on. 186. Want to make sure this is not a 25K. It is not. Fine. All right, and you can see if I'm looking at listen, the thing is we're just kind of bullish bias, right, on overall on NQ there. Not really bearish at all. I would like a pullback for obvious reasons. We would like a pullback to be able to kind of do anything there. Mancini talks about the 75-75 level. He is saying 76.05 is your first level of support. You could take a long there if you wanted to. We're right here at it. I would not do it, but you could. You could. If you are desperate to trade, he says, you can. You only got 4 points up to your next level of resistance there at 7609, so just 4 points. Let's see. Coming into the VWAP here on the, well, actually, I don't even know where the VWAP is. VWAP's always wrong this time of day for me. Funny thing is, you know, like, it's interesting because, like, I do think that we could run this 291 level. We still have equal lows down there at 291. Let's keep that in mind. I mean, yes, that's 200 points away, but I mean, not outside the realm of possibility for it to do that. What I might do here, guys, I could potentially, I might go for like a runner here. I'm gonna see if I can get tagged in here, and I'm gonna go for like a runner up to there on gold. I don't normally do that, but we'll see what happens here. ES is making a little bit of a flush here down to 7,600. You can see NQ down here to 30,494. Again, I mean, 291 is a great draw on liquidity if you are looking to short here. That would also probably put ES back down at that 75.75 level, which would be fantastic for us if it could get down there. And what I may do here, if gold just holds this area and doesn't tag me in and bounces, you might see me do something I don't normally do, and I might just take this trade long. Just like this, on a single micro. I don't typically do that, but I do think it runs up into the 520s. You could maybe target that wick up there for 525. I'll start it off with a micro here, see what happens. So ES just pulling back here. 75, 98, 98, 93, next kind of levels of support there. Agon, I don't know yet. We'll see. We might do a MyFunded account today. We might do a Lucid. Let me send, I need to send out a message. We may do a, I might do a Trader's Launch. Sending out a message now. There we go. Got to pay attention here. We're starting to get a significant pullback. Starting to get a pullback here. Oh, let me take that extra one off there. I don't need that one on. So down to the 480s here, losing the 90 level. I am tempted to kind of short here, but man, I've been burned so much today on the shorts. I had one short work out. I think every other short that I took did not pay dividends. It didn't give me what I need. It didn't fulfill my needs. That's the thing. The two accounts that I blew today were on shorts, and like I should have, I should know better. I should know better. What up, Raul? We want the pullback, though. We want the pullback so that it can give us an opportunity to potentially long. And if you guys were listening earlier at My Funded TV, I was calling out the Mancini level at 72.04. Like we were talking about this earlier. I think obviously I can't say it's Mancini's level on My Funded or 76.04. But look at that recovery of 76.04 there, guys. Closed above, acceptance, a little dip, and a rip. You might have took 6 or 7 points. Your stop would have been 75.93. So really good trade there. I unfortunately was going to get lunch and missed it. So I missed it. What up, buy trades? I might get tagged in over here on the extra gold entry. I mean, here's the thing. I mean, if we look to the left here, you kind of got some low resistance here. Man, I would love. Can I just take. Man, I just want to short one micro. I want to short one micro, but he was with me. 542. All right, I'm going to take it. And I think that we could run much slower here. So the idea is going to be 450 stop to break even. Or at least have the stop somewhere. I'm going to try it. I'm in late, obviously. We've already had 100 points basically down. It's kind of what happened to me today. I got my face ripped doing this, so I'm not going to give it. I'll give it 30 points. We're starting with the appropriate size at least. If ES gets above 76.05, that would be my sign to get out. Maybe take a long. Look at there, guys. I'm great at selling the bottom. Anybody else good at that? I mean, stop really needs to be up there at 540s. I don't know that I want to put it there, though. I don't know if I want to put it there. We are short in Q and long gold. We'll probably do some sort of a race for the giveaway tonight. And I don't really know what kind of account it's going to be yet. I may have to give this more room than I want to. Kasalisk in the house. Exclamation point MM in the chat if you want to enter the giveaway. I'm going to move that up. Again, if ES recovers 7605, that's going to be the idea that we're probably just wrong. We did also just hit the midpoint of the range. So this, kind of a shorting in the hole here. Shorting in the hole, if you will. Got a sale going on from My Infinite Futures, guys. Code MM 9010 split, $118 for the rapid 50K account, daily payouts, 2 days to pass. There we go, valid until June 5th. Code MM. Code MM, bro. $90.10 private split, $100,000 payout cap per customer. All right, gold's starting to push here. I really wasn't mad about gold pulling back. I'm okay with it tagging me in at that 45.10, but it's all right. All right, let's get some proper music going here, guys. Guys, you see this nice green shirt I got on? Blue, green. I don't even know what the fuck color it is. This is blue, I guess. Like I go eat this morning or for lunch, and of course I spill drink on it. And I'm like, man, I hope that comes out. I really don't know if it will. Spill stuff on it. What's wrong with me? Tell me why I shorted the pivot point. I didn't even have is there a pivot? I guess there is a pivot. I don't know. We just pushed down. And kind of late, but I do think it goes down. I forgot my sippy cup, guys. So, guys, I also forgot to tell the story about the dream about Tom Sabo today. So I guess I'll tell it to you guys now. So not a sexual dream, guys. As much as you guys would like it to be. So I dreamed that, and I'm one of those people that have, I don't know what the word is. There's a word for these dreams. Wasn't wet, Ash. What are they called? Explicit? I don't know what kind of dreams they're called. Lucid. That's it. Lucid dreams. I don't know why I couldn't think of that word. So anyways, I dreamed that I'm at Tom's place. So I go in and for some reason, Tom had an office. It's not a room like he has, but it's an actual office. And it's connected to his laundry room for whatever reason. So I walk into his office and Tom's like, hey, what's up? I'm like, what's up? And then his fiance burst open the laundry door and she's holding a basket of laundry. And she's like, great, another broke streamer staying at our house. So I don't know what she's talking about there. So she insults me right away. Rude. And Tom said, oh, don't worry about her. Let's go to lunch. So I say, okay. So we jump into Tom's Ferrari where he's got a Lambo, not a Ferrari, a Lambo. So we get into Tom's Lambo and he's like, hey, where do you want to go eat at? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm not from here. And so he chooses some place. He's like, all right, I know a place. And so we pull into the place and we drive right through the front doors. Like they open up, we drive through, and then it's like a car elevator takes us down and it stops us right at our seats for our table. So it's like right next to the table. We get out and then the car goes away, And it's weird because at the table you're sitting with other people, but you're separated by this digital matrix type thing. And you can only eat the food that's inside your matrix. But your food is based on how much you can afford to eat, right? It's based on your currency that you have, like, on your phone. Well, obviously, Tom's over there just eating. He's just over there tearing his food up. But I can't get any food because I can't, my phone's not connected to the currency to where Tom lives. So I can't get any food. So I'm over there like, what's going on? And then all of a sudden, Tom gets up and leaves the table. And then I wake up. No, I didn't tell Tom yet, Raul. Yeah, I didn't tell Tom. Yeah, then I wake up and I'm like, what the hell? The hell am I doing dreaming about Tom Sabo? So I did skip a couple of parts on purpose, for you. I can't say a couple of parts. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Tom's mainly. But yeah, there was a couple of parts I left out of there. But I'll tell Tom. But I'm not gonna tell you guys. So, but yeah, his fiance was like, she was pissed. She was like, "Great, another broke streamer." I was like, "What in the world? What's going on here? Why'd Tom tell her I was broke? Man, rude." But yeah, it was wild how Tom just disappeared and I couldn't find him. He just disappeared. He was out of there. Fish lips, I don't know. She was doing the laundry. Like I said, the laundry was right next to his office for some reason. But I do plan on staying at Tom's for a couple of days while I'm over there. And yeah, maybe I should rethink that. Maybe Tom tells his girlfriend that, and maybe she says that to me as soon as I walk in. Sleep in his Lambo? Yeah. Wash your own dirty clothes. What up, Adam? I should tell that on my funded stream, huh? Get Tom to call in and tell it during the segment. That'd be best. All right, ES has got to lose the 98 for us to get a little bit more of a push down here. Need an explanation from Tom. I know. That was a nice restaurant. Unfortunately, I couldn't eat at it because I didn't have the currency to eat at it. I guess they didn't accept the dollar. It was weird, like you were separated by like a matrix. If you guys, anybody's, like, so like Tom couldn't give me food and I couldn't take food from him and I could only eat what I was able to afford, which was nothing. Oh, I was like, oh man, y'all got it like this over here? Truth be told, we'll probably just be riding our bicycles from his apartment to the nearest food location. We won't even have a car to drive. He'll have to leave the BMW for the girlfriend, and we'll have to take the bicycles. Not all bad. I don't mind, a little pedaling. As long as it's got like an e-bike option, it's fine, right? As long as it comes with an e-bike option. Yeah, I don't dream too often though. I really don't dream that much. Raul, it's 100K payout cap. So I don't know as far in terms of like when they move you to live, it's discretionary on their part. But the payout cap is 100K. All right, tagged into an ad over here on gold, and InkU's finally pulling back here. I could go break even at 450. Or we could just take the 19 points. It could go down a lot more, though. That's the thing. Like, this thing really could accelerate. It really could accelerate here. And I would like it to accelerate. This is where it gets, like, tricky, right? What do you do? Do you go break even at 450 and just see what it can do? You probably end up getting stopped out that way. Or do you just take the 20 points at 450? I don't know. It's per customer. It's per customer. I guess I'll go break even at 450. I'm probably just going to get stopped out if I do. That's the tough part of it. I don't want to see it stall here, though. I want to see some acceleration. Some real acceleration. Sweep of 410 makes sense. It's just, I know this time of night, like if you believe in what's going to happen, you can't really move your stop. If you do, it's gonna stop you out. It's kind of the frustrating part of it there. Also, guys, over here on the gold trade, I'm not worried about the fact that this is taking me out at the average, because the thought process is eventually it's going to go up and fill that 21 order up there eventually. Although I didn't really pull a fib on that to see how high we actually went in terms of the range. I don't know. Probably should do that, but it's okay. Now, Mancini did say a weaker long setup would be the sweep of 98 and the recovery of 76.05. Let me just double check that. I'm pretty sure I read that. Ideally, it would be down to 98 if you want to long it. If you're desperate to take a trade, wait for the zone to flush and recover, ideally down to 98 and recovery of 76.05. So that being said, my stop out on this short would be the recovery of 76.05 on the ES. So we'll see. Gold's really not moving very much. I would like it to get me out of these ads fairly quickly. I don't want it to put me in a ton of drawdown on the ads. Have I ever reached live account status? Nope. Bro, have not. Just definitely have not. Good day, Alexi. Never ever have I ever. I think mainly because I just take what I get, right? Like I'm not looking for bigger moves. I don't build up big balances. I sort of just take it as it comes. Man, a great target overnight here, guys, because we've been pulling back overnight. If we get pullbacks, it's overnight, right? It's when it's been happening. Equal lows, triple equal lows at 291. One of them is relative. It's down to 292. So a triple bottom down there at the 290s, I think would be a great, great target for a short. If you really believe in that, you could really hold it all overnight. It might take it until, I mean, hell, I don't know. That's only what, 391? That's 175 points down. It could take it a little while to get down there, but it could do it. You have to trust it, though. I want to see the ES back test 7575. That's my level of interest on a potential long. And I'll take that with 3 minis. If we get that, 3 minis on 350K. Take profit traders. We'll take that for there. For some reason, it feels better to have like 5 sim fundeds than 1 live. Yeah, I feel you. I would tend to agree there. Because you can 5x it, right? You can 5x it. I think it was under yesterday's 50%. Yes. Yes. That's what I was saying. It broke through there at the 91. That's where I was like considering the short, but I was kind of late to it. Hesitated, if you will. Had some hesitation there. Guys, we're dreadful on the likes over here. 80 viewers, 26 likes. Dreadful. Any fun is better than any alive. Yes, for sure, Alexi. I agree. Let's get those likes up if you guys want this giveaway. You gotta show a little effort. I'm over here begging these prop firms, you know. I'm having Husk get down on his knees so I can get some free accounts. I would never do that myself, but we can have Husk do it. You know what I mean? Trump doesn't like a red candle day. Yeah. I hope Husk heard that. Husk is like, give Methodical those free accounts. Oh, maybe I should turn that into a short. I should capture that and turn it into a short. And I'm going to put the secret to the free prop firm account. Oh. What do you guys think? That seem reasonable? All right, we don't want it to stall at 450. We want to see expansion. We want it to expand lower. A stall at 450 would no be bueno. No bueno. Now, I expect it to kind of hold up there a little bit, but really 450, close below 440 will be a great sign. This is what I was looking for earlier, guys. I was actually short here earlier, if you remember, during the My Funded stream. This is where it bounced during the My Funded stream. Same idea as before. I want to close below. First of all, I want to get through 50, but want to see a candle, a candle close below 40. And then we should be able to get some acceleration, potentially. He's exposed. I won't tell you guys what Tom does for his free accounts. I won't tell you what he sells. Still didn't run that 450 there. Didn't do it. Let's hit the like button. Thank you, Adam. Yeah, we only got 36 likes, guys. Oh, come on. I'm listening to some Johnny Cash over here. Hurt. Nothing like some Johnny Cash. My daughter doesn't like that song. She says it's sad. Let's see here. Don't start doing AI music for your channel. I have AI music, but it's only for the opening. I don't do it other than that. What up, M109? You're from Hamilton Mill. Nice. Hamilton Mill, right up the street. Right up the street. Now we're listening to some Ironic from Alanis Morissette. Oh my goodness. Holding up there at the 50s. Not quite running it. Isn't this nice? Gold's kind of bouncing there. Back to my entry. What up, Lucky Mon? Yeah, we won't be here tomorrow. If we are, it'll be late. We have a lot going on tomorrow. My daughter has cheer camp. Jules has basketball game at like 2, I think. And then Jackson has a doubleheader baseball game at 4 or something like that. No, the market seems to be fine. Seems to be moving okay to me. I want to see you get through 450. Been with Thinkorswim for 6 years. Started today with your first NinjaTrade account. Futures only. Yeah, NinjaTrader M109 is one of the more difficult ones to get set up. However, it does have a lot of customization options, which is nice. So it's like I kind of explain it to people. It's the difference between using an iPhone and an Android, right? NinjaTrader's like using an Android. You can set up a lot of custom things on it. It's just straight out of the box, though. It's not going to have a whole lot going on with it. So if you want an iPhone type deal, you need to be on Trade of 8 or Quantower or one of these ones that come easily already kind of set up for you. Tagged in over here on gold on the next ad level down. What up, Futures Trader? Tagged out on gold. That's how we want the gold to be. Tag us in, tag us out. Who trades this shite? Yeah, for sure. That's definitely a crapshoot, for sure. Somewhat. Just not moving all that much. We're 2 for 2 on gold. You still have all Think or Swim accounts and trade there, but I try to get underway. Open with a 5K. Yeah. You'll get it there, though. All right, gold's bouncing, and Nasdaq's just kind of hanging around that 450, unable to get through there. Again, we want to see a candle through that level with some expansion. ES sitting at 75.93, which is the next level of support. All right, there we go. Let's see some expansion. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me. Get down there. A heavy candle close below 440 here is going to be a really good sign if we can get it. Tom Sabotage. You come into your office to check some emails and your charts came up, so of course I had to trade up 500. You didn't have to, Weeks. You didn't have to. See, this is what we don't want to see here. You really want to see a heavy candle. Get this candle heavy. Come on. Get through that 440. It's called an addiction. Yeah, for sure. Too costly on futures fees. Yeah, some of them are. Depends on who you go with. It's not going to close heavy for us, guys. Literally bounced off the 40. Something I said, I need to say it again. Tom Sabo? 1 micro long? Did I say that? Tom Sabo, 1 micro long. Guys, I hate to keep saying it, but we got 47 likes. That's horrible. Let's hit that like button. Show a little support. Throw a little support my way. I appreciate you. I don't know if I should go break even here or not. Feel like it might not be a bad idea. You like 2 times. Kevin was 48. Thank you, Kevin. I really wanted a heavy candle below 40. I don't like the recovery of 50 here. ES tested 93 and else. Trying to get back above it. Okay. Let's see if it can do it. Looks slow and heavy. Yeah. The slow part is what gets me impatient. Makes me impatient. I mean, I am up 25 points here. I mean, it's not outside the realm of possibility to just move the stop to break even and see what happens. I don't think it's a horrible idea. I would like to see a heavy close below 40 before I do that. But I don't think it's, you know, a horrible idea. I'm going to be looking for the run all the way down into the 290s. That's what we're going to be looking for there, guys. But we got a candle close below 450, but not 440. P Long, what up? Am I you? Yes, I'm you. I'm you. I'm short, Agon. I think you're asking if I'm long. You're just targeting the swing at 450. Yeah, that's a good target. I mean, that's a good target. That's what I was targeting, or for my break even. It's a great target. We bounced here earlier. Look back to the left. I mean, we bounced here earlier, but we have all this shit right here, which kind of that's why I'm calling the 440. If we close below 440, we start to run this, and I don't really see a reason to stop. You know, maybe you could say 340s. I mean, that's a big move down to there. I think we could run this quickly if we get some acceleration going here. You don't really have a speed bump on the ES until 85 and then 75 below that. So get better at trading by fixing one issue. And every time you messed up, and the biggest change I made was not trading Asian. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't trade accounts that matter during Asia. This is an eval for sure. I think if we get a close down here, we can start running those levels quickly. Just not getting that close right now. Just not getting it. We do not want ES back above 75.93. We kind of worked hard to get below that. We need to kind of stay below it. We also kind of been riding this 9 EMA on the 2-minute the whole way down. Let's see if we can hold that line there. Wicked into it right there. See if it pushes down now off that. It's kind of been the MO right here ever since open. I could have had a better entry on this. I don't know. I was late to get into the short. You threw away 15K payout, FOMOing. Yeah. Let me put me a line down here. Really want to see a candle close kind of below this line. I think if we can get that, we can get some acceleration. ES back to 93 here. There's definitely merit to just going break even here for sure. You could just go break even. All right, I'm probably going to stop out, guys, unfortunately. ES is bouncing back above the 93. I feel like this thing's probably going to bounce. Just couldn't get the move down. Take the money. You think the market's broke somehow? It's red. Yeah. Could be, right? Gold's pamping. Gold's got a little pamp going. Well, weeks, it's just a few dollars here, so I'm okay with, like, it's 40 bucks. I'm okay with kind of risking it for the bigger move. Anybody know where the best place to find cheap flights is? Where's the best place to find some cheap flights? It's actually a good reaction there. Breeze. Never heard of Breeze. War ended again today for the 56th time. For sure. Am I long? No, I'm short. Charleston is their hub. ATL, yeah, Delta Hub, yes. Flying to Budapest. Budapest, Hungary. Right now, the cheapest flight is $2,318 for two people. It's actually not bad. If you just booked Delta, yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at Delta. I want something with a little bit longer of a layover in Amsterdam because I was going to meet up with a buddy there. This one has a 2 hour and 40-minute layover in Amsterdam. This has a 3 hour layover in Amsterdam. The problem is I don't know what time I would arrive in Amsterdam. Spirit, yeah. A buddy in the red light district? No. Joaquin lives in Rotterdam, just outside of Amsterdam. So I was going to meet up with Joaquin for a little bit. This has a 7 hour layover in Amsterdam. That probably is good enough. Do I need a house sitter? No. Oh, thank you, Sinister. So it says I will arrive in Amsterdam at like noon. Is that right? It can't be right. Oh, I guess it is because the time change. The time change. So I'd arrive there in at like noon. What up, Sovereignty? Who do we got? A subscriber. Anthony Ramos. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Book a day in Amsterdam there and not back. That way you don't rush. I don't know if they have any over, because like then I have to book a second flight, right? And it's not as cheap. So like if I just do like for example, like here you have one stop in Amsterdam. It gives you a 5 hour and 15 minutes. I'm not doing anything in Amsterdam except for meeting up with Joaquin for a couple hours. So really 5 hours, plenty of time. So, you know, and then on the return flight, I'll probably try to get a layover in Paris. We'll see though. Anthony, I have TP way down there on the NQ 291. I actually was gonna look to get the layover in Paris first, but it actually might make more sense to do it on the return flight. What up, son of Wall Street? Calling agency to put it together. Amsterdam is beautiful. So, I don't know. We have so many areas that we're hitting when we're over there. Is kind of the thing, you know. My son wants to go to the Louvre in Amsterdam or in Paris. It's his trip, you know. I'm just along for the ride. Mehmet Erdogan. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. So on the return trip, it also has us stopping. I don't know. I'm gonna find a different one. Welcome to the club. The club. California Paris been seeing some craziness going on over there. Yeah. What up, Chris? It's ghetto now. So my son wants to go there, man. It's his trip, right? So that's where we're going. It's up to him. It's not up to me. This is his senior trip. Kind of last trip with old dad before college. So I'm just kind of appeasing him. But I get what you're saying. 100%. There we go, guys. Getting a heavy candle. Going to close below the 440. Oh, come on. It's not really a heavy close as I would like. It did close below. Thanks, Moon Boy. Good morning, Stufza. Do we just take the $50, guys? Do we just take the $50 over here? Nah. Let's let it ride. This is Quan Tower, Big Teflon. Gold over here closest to me on the 5-minute. I am long from 511. NQ on the 2-minute on the furthest away from me. All-time lows, Alexi's looking for 0. Looking for 0. Stovza. Gotcha. Stovza. Reason why I was considering that, taking that there, was because ES is fighting back above that 93 again here, but we are holding the 9. The 2-minute 9 the whole way down here. So I kind of think I could probably just trail my stop. I was going to lock in 10. Let's just lock in 10. If it loses the 9, we're probably going to squeeze anyway. You're surprised how many people you see trading with almost bear charts. I've done that before. But I like to use EMAs, especially on trend days, like in trends. EMAs work well in trends. Um, you know, I like VWAP. I use the 9, the 21, and the 50 EMA. What we could do here, we'll take our points, and then if this pushes back up into the 490, we could re-short up there. We could re-short up there. If we refresh all-time highs again. Wait till tomorrow, Alexi. Wait till tomorrow. $200 EMA on the 5. I like the 21 on the 5 as well. Your execution chart is bear minus the VWAP. Nice. And we'll see if we get stopped out here. Yep. Kind of thought we might. It's unfortunate. ES recovering the 93, though, is of concern. You like to see Delta? I don't know. I don't really. I just roll with the ATR and just a few little main things. Anybody ever flown Lufthansa? I don't know what that is. Okay, Weeks. Appreciate you. Main German airline, they're okay. Only one in Europe. Coach Fred in the house. I do have an ad option down here. Right at my entry. It is top of the hour there. Just noticed that. I could have reshort this back below 48. I still like a 488, 489 push up into this wick here. Maybe a re-entry short there, assuming ES stays below kind of that 98 area. Dun, dun, dun. I would have gotten out sooner. I don't know. I've never used a CVD. I don't even know how to set that up. Let's see. Does anybody know why? Why on these international flights are you not able to pick your seats? And like on the ones that you can, the seat selection's terrible. So it'll say seat selection for a fee, and you select it, and then it like there's basically no seats available to select. Do I have to pay for that service? Rubber, depends. So if you're on Quantower, there is a free copier if you trade across one prop firm. So let's say you have 20 Apex accounts, it's free to copy across all 20. If you're on Tradeovate, the copier is free. Ninja also has a free copier. So it just depends on what prop you're, or what you're on. Now, all of those are single props. You can multi-prop on Quantower for $35 a month. You can also pay for a third-party copier, or you can pay for a full price for like Replicanto. I think it's around $200, a little more maybe. You can copy across multiple props at the same time. It's a one-time fee. That's what I use. So you paid 150 Canadian on your British Airlines flight. Yeah. You need to go to the airline office. We don't have that. I mean, as far as I know, we don't have that here. If we do, I don't know. I always just get on the website to book. Because like even if you try, even let's just choose, I'm just gonna choose one that says seat selection. Then watch. When I go to the seat, advanced seat selection is not included with this flight. So I don't understand that. Like, why is it offering me seat selection if I pay extra for it and it's saying seat selection is not available? What up, Trader 007? Tradeovate is Trading View. No, it's not the same as Trading View. They can be linked together. You still have to execute on Tradeovate if you want to copy trade. Ninja, you can use Tradeovate on Ninja for free. That's what I do. So I have one Rhythmic connection, and then all my other connections are Tradeovate connections. And I can copy across every account if I want to. Sadly, blew these Lucid accounts today. You guys saw that earlier. Dun, 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 dun. Big Teflon, we've been to a lot of places. We're not like, expecting it to be like some wonderful place. I mean, I've been to Chicago. I've been to, we've been to some places where it's not the nicest of places. Not saying Chicago's not nice, but there's areas here, there's areas and places here that aren't great. So I think it'll be fine. And again, got to remember, we're going to Paris. We'll be there for like 10 hours. We're going to go to the Eiffel Tower, go to the Louvre. There was like one other place he said, and then we're out. So we're going to be there like a day, not even a full day. It will actually just go see some things while we're waiting for our layover on our flight. That's it. That'll be it. I might re-enter the short here. So it'll be an in and out type deal. I think so, Rubber. I don't use it that way. So, big Teflon, it'll have any valuables. So if they'll be barking up the wrong tree, because I have no valuables. All right, I'm going to try a little stab short here, guys. I'm just going to scalp it. We're going to scalp it. I might add kind of bigger size here. Let's see. I keep my wallet in my front pocket, and I typically I'm only going to roll with a credit card. I really don't carry cash. I mean, I probably have some cash, but I'm a wallet. I always carry my wallet in my front pocket. So if they can get that out of my front pocket without, touching my wiener or something, then that's, hey, I tip my hat to you. What up, Michelle? But no, I don't even wear a watch. I don't have Rolex. All right, I'm gonna get in 10 micros here. Stop's gonna be up here. Just gonna look for 5 points on most of these. See if we can't get the push down. They be coming for that hat. Yeah, don't touch my hat, bro. Don't touch my hat. No, Myth doesn't have any money. They're gonna be disappointed. Disappointed. They'll get into the old checking account and they'll be like, what the hell? Oh no, this thing's gonna stop me out. Rude. Come on, Nasdaq. Don't be rude. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna stop me. Not loving that close, but we'll see. You never know. It's not over till it's over. Kind of creating a little bit of an idiot box here. We would be short, kind of bottom of the idiot box. All right, let's see if we get the push lower here. I don't know. Tricky spot, so I have a little bit of an inkling to take it off. Zero volume. Yeah, that's what we kind of deal with this time of night. Nah, Coach Fred, we're just gonna stop over in Paris just to see just to go to a couple spots, and then we're literally just gonna go, during our layover or whatever. Thing is, I like 485 like short better, but because I'm in 10 here, I can't move the stop up there. I'll just have to re-enter, try it again if it gets up there. Could just take it off here. Man, I feel like I'm gonna get stopped, but also don't want to take it off and then it just dumps, you know. Oh, morning is dead. Yeah. Yeah, it's lineups and Eiffel as well. Yeah, for sure. Come on, get down there. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Let's get those likes up, guys. Let's get those likes rocking. Got 75 likes. Oh, it's 1 a.m. Dang. Go to sleep, bro. It's 1 a.m. What time is it when the market opens? At 9:30. Oh, I guess it's probably like 2, 3 o'clock. Exclamation MM in the chat if you want to enter the giveaway. Oh, man. Georgia is going to be upset. Georgia Jeans. Georgia Tech got knocked out. Holy smokes. I'm kind of tempted to add here, guys. Even though I'm already in 2. 9:30 is 3 o'clock. Dang. I'd be risking 400 if I added more here. All right, let's do it. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. Not a great trade, but we were able to get out of it. We were able to get out of it there. $90 in profit. I'll take it. We'll feel better, feel lucky about to kind of get out there. So gold's getting a nice push here. You could still be short here. I mean, like, it still looks like a bear flag on the 5-minute. I do like the push up in the 481 potentially, 480s, but if it can kind of break the short-term trend line here, you're going to get that move lower. ES is not really cooperating here, which is kind of what's been happening lately, right? Like, Nasdaq tries to make that move lower, but ES just does not cooperate. And then you end up bringing Nasdaq back up with it. So Paris is beautiful. Never been. So I wouldn't know. But yes, it's just not cooperating here. It's just not. You really want to wait for 75.75 on ES for your safest long. It's kind of what Mancini talks about. Sweep that 75.75 area, recover it, get long. Everybody's sleeping on RTY. Yeah, I don't trade RTY, RYM. I only watch gold, ES, and NQ. But not saying that those aren't sort of get good indices to trade. I just don't trade them. I would need more screens, you know, more screens. I already have 4, so got 232s and 228s. I would need one of those setups like SK has. You know? Man, I could take a really cheap short here, guys. I might do it. I'm going to do it here. I'm going to take a really cheap short. It might get stopped right away, but 4 points. 4-point stop. Eh. Will basically be break even if it loses. Looks like it might lose. That's okay if it does. It's just such a cheap short. Gonna go break even now. Come on. Come on. Mm-mm. Whole new PC build, yeah. 2 GPUs, a motherboard that can handle them. Yeah. Every man in the world wants an excuse to tell his wife he needs yet another monitor or 4. I actually do need a new computer, honestly. Come on, gold. Get it up there. Gold's taking its sweet time to get to the 45.20s. You're shorting gold at the 200 EMA, Dovza? Good luck, sir. I do have a pluggable device, Moonboy, but the problem is your kind of quality goes down, right? Quality kind of suffers. Guys, we are going to do an account giveaway. I'm not sure what account we're giving away yet. Might be a Lucid 50K Flex. Might be a Trader's Launch account. Might be a... It could be Apex. It could be, I don't know. It could be My Fun and Futures. It could be whatever. I'm not sure yet. Oh, you have a Mac? Yeah. Thank you, Lucky Mon. I try my best. Again, I told you how I get the accounts. Poor Husk. You'd think he'd just want to get the accounts for his own channel, but it's real sweet of him not to, you know, for him to give them to us. And I can't believe Georgia Tech got put out. That's insane. Dealer's choice. That's right. Such a cheap short here. You could short here very cheaply, guys. But it looks like it's going to just snap through the 460s. Very, very dead. ATR all the way down to 8. Beggars can't be choosers. That's right. Let's see if we got any response from Apex yet. Ask them for some more accounts too. I don't think I have any more. Let me see. Nope, no more. Well, no, I do have one more Apex. So we can throw Apex in there too, I guess. By the way, I told you guys the other day that the giveaway codes worked on the no activation fee accounts. I was able to pick up two myself, actually one accidentally, and it worked. But yesterday when I gave one away, the person said it did not work on the no activation account, just so you know. So I guess they fixed that kind of loophole there on those codes. I may reach out to them and ask, like, yo, I mean, we would need someone with more pull, maybe like Nutty or something to ask. But like, I think that's something they should fix. They should allow the giveaway codes to work on the no activation accounts. Everybody else does. I mean, Lucid, Take Private Trader, any of those, Tradeify. I mean, you don't have to pay activation fee on those, right? Traders Launch. Boom, 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 boom. We're up $61 on this gold trade over here. We could just take it there. I mean, that's a decent evening on gold. We've taken a couple of other winners as well on that account. I was going to say that. Wait, that's odd. I actually don't even know where the entry is on that one here. $480 now, 30,480, 21 EMA there. On the 5 minute, I'm going to look for a little short off that first touch of the 21 EMA on the 5 with maybe like a 10-point stop. If we get up there, up here towards the 50 EMA. So we'll kind of see what happens. We are creating an idiot box here, so we are holding the same range. Hello, hello, hello. But basically, what I was saying, the Trump came into office. The 10-point stop was not really a thing. Kind of realizing that I could be right and still lose on the trade. So kind of like I drew out there, kind of knowing that the market works in waves. So like if I'm in fact, say I'm short, but the market continues to move up like this, well, I could just average in at each one of these swings. And the idea is eventually the market's going to pull back enough to give me some profit, right? So that's the reason why I kind of sized down there. Dun, 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 dun. You were able to redeem it for 150K end of day. Nice. Yeah, you can get the end of day account tick. Is it the no activation fee one though? That's what I was questioning because someone sent me a message earlier. I think it was Eric. And then someone else yesterday told me it didn't work for the no activation fee one. So I don't know. It's just what. Oh, okay, cool, nice. I don't know then. Maybe it was a glitch where it didn't work. I'm not sure. Footprint charts are overpowered, especially with stacked imbalances. Yeah, I don't mind footprint charts. I don't use them myself, but I really try to keep things as simple as possible. I try my best to do that. Yeah, I would use it now. There's no rebill, so you know, may as well. What up, Punisher? Doing good, doing good. Do I short here again? I don't know, man. So tricky. I feel like it's just going to go up. Could short here with a stop at like 68. I do think 78, 80 area is a better short spot, like up here. We break the short-term trend line, I might just jump in. Feels like bears threatening bulls, maybe. I might go kind of heavier size here too on this short. What up, Palm Tree? GFL? Go Dogs. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to see here, guys. They want to drop the knife. New 15-minute candle here. All right, I'm going to take it. I want to see some Excel. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Get on down there. There we go. All right, we'll take it. Coupon code is not applicable to the selected products. Yeah. See? There we go. Now it runs it. Just a little bear flag set up there on the 2-minute. Kind of an easy read, right? That's why I went a little bit bigger size. Up 151 on that account now. Gold kind of pulling back there. Still long there, 511. Got a big bounce here. Not a good sign. It was a green tick. I assumed it was okay. Yeah. Green check. Again, I'd like a short better at 475, but I don't know whether we get there. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, we're going to do a giveaway here in just a few minutes. Let's do a poll. Who am I missing? Max wants in the action. He does. He said, let me in there, bro. Let's see what the vote turns out to be here. I have an idea of what it might be, but, you know, let's just see what you guys are thinking. It's a very vivid dream. All right, I'm looking for a push up here, guys. I need 476 to consider a short. I could really try to take one in this area here. We are at the top of the Sabo box. Remember, if you're just playing the range here, this is a good short spot. Playing the range is a good short. We are indeed bearish. This spot right here you might get a little, just a little wick up and then a back into the range kind of deal. And that could be a reasonable spot to short. We'll see. Lucid is leaving everyone behind. Got to love the 0% consistency in the funded stage. What does the max indicator said? He says short. I actually don't get that many sells on Lucid though, Jonathan, surprisingly. I tend to agree with you. Lucid's very good, but people just don't buy their accounts. I'm not sure why. Probably waiting for the 40 and 50% again. Gold's pulling back here, pretty hefty, kind of knifing. I got an ad down there at 11.1. You can see kind of rejecting there, top of the range there. I was looking for a little bit more push up, just didn't get it. My Funded Futures are great, except My Funded Futures, they still do monthly fees. Yeah. No, you don't pay for any fee, any data fees, big Teflon. You pay nada. Every 3 days? I don't know, dude. I mean, it's, what is it, like a week and a half or something? A week, every week you gotta take a trade on the funded, I think. I've never had them say anything to me. Of course, I trade every day, though, I guess. That's probably why. Even on vacation, I'm pressing the button. That's probably why. All right, do I go for another scalp here? Do we go for another scalp here? Tagged in on gold over here on my ad. See if he gets me out quickly. It's supposed to be once a week, but they email me like every 4 days. Oh, really? One-time fees, monthly fees, just in case. True. ATR lower than Israel's approval rating? Could be. Could be a thing. There we go. Out of that gold ad there. Worked just like we want it to. All right, I might look to jump in here short. Let's see. Lower than Massey's opponent's vote total in victory party turnout. You lost me, Duke. They did close your first funded due to inactivity. Yeah. I don't even know what I mean. Like I trade every day. I guess that's why it doesn't really bother me, but yeah, that does suck. All right, I'm gonna get a starter here because this thing's just been it's been ranging here. I'm gonna protect myself though. Maybe like, oh shit. Good thing I put the stop in. I'm not quite sure. The war's over again, guys. God dang it. It literally hit my spot there. All right. Got it back. Let's go. Got it back. You never done futures, but you really like to try it. Yeah, it's nice. I love futures. Overwhelmingly popular anti-Israel and lost to some nobody. Okay, I got you. Dude. That's the thing, man. Like that was my spot to short, and I was trying to I mean, it just wicked me out up there. I think I had my stop at 4. I was putting my stop at 480. So I'm not going to take the second test. Oh man, do I try it here? Do I try it again? 16 points. Paid immediately on the second test. $75. I could retry 75 here. Bang. Let's go. All right, up $200 now. Retry that 75 level there off the 21 EMA. Where do you guys got VWAP at? Because mine's not showing up. It says 489, but I don't think that's right. Back into the range here, guys. Looks really good for a drop, potentially. This thing closes back inside this range here. That's bad for the bulls, for sure. Same kind of idea as before, right? Little trend line here, short-term trend line. Little bear flag, if you will, on the 2 minute. $466. Gotcha. So a lot of things right here. VWAP. Previous day, opening range, initial balance high. Or that might be 15-minute high. I don't even know. 50 EMA on the 2 minute, 21 EMA on the 5. Nasdaq RES touching 75.98, rejecting pretty hard there. Good short here with a stop above that wick, 20 points. Be risking 120 if I took it here. Even local towns in my area found out they were giving money to Israel. Could fix potholes. Interesting. Where do you live at, Duke? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take this here with 2 micros. I'll go down here, one, kind of down there with 2. Risking, yeah, like $115. If this breaks this level down here, I mean, it's right back inside the idiot box. So that's why I'm thinking it just stays in there. It probably fills back out to the bottom side. Break the trend line here. We should be good, but it could stop us out. If it makes another run up into that 21 EMA there, it's probably be a bad sign. Probably would be at that point. Yeah, definitely barcoding. You can pay it. You can pay it. Central Texas, nice. Idiot slap boxes get them every time. That's right. Guys, we're 4 likes away from 100. Let's get it there and we'll go ahead and get this giveaway started. That's not a good sign. Never seen anyone trade stocks because big Teflon, it's difficult. You got to find a stock. Most people don't scalp stocks, unless it's like stocks, unless it's like a penny stock, maybe like something like that, low float penny stock. But like otherwise, people are probably buying, selling stocks long term. So difficult to see that live. There are some people that do it. I don't want to necessarily say their names because I think that a few of them are kind of scammers. But yeah, I mean, if you're charging $7,000 for a penny stock course, you're a scammer, in my opinion. Big Teflon could be. I don't know. I don't know. ES is trying to pull back here, 75.95. We are short bottom of the range. What up option? It's actually kind of interesting. We grabbed liquidity to the upside here. I mean, we should dump here. We should dump. I could potentially even move this lower. I think I'm going to do that. And then I'll just go stop to break even. This thing really could dump. Short-term trend line here, got a break. Move this down a little more. All right, good close here. ES back to 93 here. This is a support, so if it doesn't lose, if it loses 93, we get a big dump. If it does not, if it holds 93 here, we probably pop. What up, Adrian? How's it going? The poll's just for like the giveaway, basically. All right, hit my target there, the first target. I really don't want to move the stop to break even here until I want it to hit that next level down. I wanted to hit 31. ES is making its move below 93 now. So I'm going to move stop to break even down here. And gold's pulling back. Gold is pulling back. Let's hit the likes. Is that platform Ninja Trader? No, this is Quan Tower. This is Quan Tower. Take profit down there at 402. I'm going to go break even down here. If we can get it. Same idea here. Want to get below 440 here with some momentum. Been kind of in this same little range here ever since 630. 40 points. Not great. Could be a big drop. I'm thinking that too, Alpha. That's what I'm looking at. 291 I like as an area. Got kind of liquidity here. We got the top of the hour in 8 minutes. You got trend line here. It could manipulate higher and then go lower at the 8 o'clock hour, but it's not really what we want to see. I'm going to move this down. I'm going to move that down. And I might even move the stop into break even on this. Just because coming into the top of the hour, I got to protect myself. How many, what do we got? Bots on the poll? How many votes do we got? 159 votes? That's not too bad. Hey, my funded futures won. Nobody voted for Trader's Launch? Nobody? 3% Apex, nobody for Trader's Launch. Nobody's trading Trader's Launch. They got daily payouts, not bad. Oh, you've never heard of him, I can slay. They're newer. Ugh. Nobody's heard of them. I'm trading with them. I am funded with them. I've gotten payouts with them before. Might make a video on them one day, maybe in the next week or something. We'll see. So I don't like the way the ES looks here. Right back above 93. Come on, bro. Stay below 93. Do I take this off? Do I take this off or not? Nah. Risking basically $50. I think we'll leave it. Risking $50 for a potential $200. So $100. $470 could be an ad spot potentially. I don't like the second and third test of a level though. That is top of the range again though, 470. Let's see, 470 potentially. I'll consider an ad at 470, depending upon how price acts. If it gets up there. Not in love that ES is back above 93. Still in the gold long here, looking for a five. I really was looking for like 521. I still think it. Let's push it back up to 520 here. We'll lock in 1 point here. This entry actually was at 512.1, so it really is break even there. Top of the hour is 3 minutes away. A little more than 3 minutes away. I did the Tradeify Cup, and I finished 2,000, somewhere around 2,000. I did not, I was up like 5K or something. I did not full port. I traded it normally, and yeah. I just traded it normally. What up, Z White? Yeah, I tried my best. I did my best. Would have been nice to make it to round 2, but it's all right. We just didn't get there. I probably should have flipped over, traded silver or something like that, you know. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. All right, well, we'll see what the top of the hour brings us the next minute and a half. This market's killing you. Yeah, it's tough. It's definitely tough. We are green tonight. no matter what, even if this stops me out, we'll still be green. Man, I am tempted to add at 470 though. Tempted to add. You think we dump high trades? I mean, it feels that way, but man, it could manipulate higher first. So 470. I mean, I really think if I wanted to be safe, stop would need to be up here at like 505, but I don't want to put it up that high though. You have less than $100 in drawdown? Dang, that sucks. Well, just stick with the micro. You can still work back from that. Still work back. All right, guys, I'm in 10 here. Hey, hey, let's go. Stopped out on gold, by the way. All right. I hate when it does that, man. The freaking pivot points. So got stopped out over there on gold. We might take a re-entry. Might take a re-entry over here. I kind of feel like gold's probably going to stop me out and go. Dun, 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 dun. You're in longs, 447. Good luck. Up $256 now. I don't know. I mean, if ES gets back below 93, this could be a run lower. I'm going to get back in here with one. Same idea. Still be up $200 if it bounces. Just kind of the idea here is maybe we break this trend line and get a run lower now. Didn't really manipulate higher like I thought we might. That was a great ad up there at 470. Hey, one micro can do the damage. That's all you need. It can do the damage. If we get below 450 here, stop to break even. If. There we go. Come on, give me a heavy candle here. ES at the 93 again. Just magnet right here, 93 on the ES. 460 is kind of magnet on the NQ. Every push away from it comes right back into the 460s. Above it, back to the 460s. Below it, back to the 460s. You know what? I'm doing what I know I'm not supposed to do here because as soon as I touch my stop, it's going to halt. So let's get our hand away from the stop. Good evening, Francis. Just letting the trade ride, yeah. Let's go. Not a great sign. Stop in the name of FUD. Come on. Bam. Tagged in on the gold there. Out on the gold. Oh, did I get stopped out that fast, guys? Did it really stop me out? I wasn't looking. Come on. Yeah, Big Teflon somewhere in there. 10 points, 15 points, just depends. I was looking to move the stop there at 450. I thought we would just accelerate. Oof. We're getting some volatility here. I'm looking for 5 points right now. Oh, I'm back in here. I'm going to see. I'm watching the ES here. I like the rejection of 93 there on the ES. All right. Should just get a rip lower here. I don't see anything holding this up. This should go. Should go. Might be dropping the stop a little too soon here. Ah, I know it, man. I know it. Even Max is saying it. What are you doing? The Max indicator. Yeah. You look at EWY, and that's dumping hard. There's the close below. I'm not going to take this again, guys, but this is the end of the low resistance kind of run. So 431 could get interesting. Yeah, just get me. Dogatility injection. I like it. A little dogatility. Yeah, I should probably not have moved the stop there. We already know that. Gold's banging today. I'm only up $40 on gold. How? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I guess there was only 3 winners. What up, Jack Boom? Bang. 291 equal lows, guys. I don't know. I mismanaged that. Not happy with myself on that. Not happy with myself. Down to 417 there. Again, a great target, guys, is going to be 291 down here. All the way down here, 291. We got kind of a triple bottom from earlier. Equal lows. If we zoom out, you have exact equal lows at 291. So, and they're clean on the hourly. So, I think that's probably our overnight drawn liquidity, especially if we get below 300. Or not below 300, below 400. You're still in. Let's go. Great job. Great job. Can't chase it now. Just have to wait for 75.75 on the ES potentially. Hey, yo. I mean, we have been holding the EMAs the whole way down here. All right. I don't see how this stops, guys. Should run down into the 340. Just finally broke out of that idiot box. Not that we did terrible. I mean, we did make $260, but I just feel like there could have been a lot more there. Could have been a lot more there. $500 tonight, leaving one on for the ride. Let's go, Alpha. Nice job. The market's asleep. Yeah. I mean, you know, it's awake enough, I guess. I would need a pretty big pump back up in order to re-enter short, maybe 440. You could maybe test 440 there if you wanted to. Potentially. All right, let's take a look at the giveaway, guys. How many people do we have in the giveaway? 206 entries. We got 127 people watching. Do we do a emoji race and draw? Or do we do a shotgun? Do we do emoji race, no shotgun, and just draw 10 people? Or do we do a shotgun and then draw 10 people for an emoji race? What do you guys think? What's up, Coper? Do we shotgun it and then do the emoji? That'll most likely get some of the bots out. Dun, 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 dun. Anybody anti-shotgun? You think no? So basically, shotgun means we start the giveaway over. You get 1 minute to enter. Kind of eliminates a few people. Well, I don't know what that is. All right, let's see here. Bang. 300 bucks. We'll take her. Which account is it for? Potentially a Lucid account. Look at that. Rejection off the VWAPI. Balance of the 5 minute, balance of the 2 minute. Almost hit the pine line. Almost hit that pine line. We might have left a few bucks on the table there. Or is it the same nightmares? All right, I'm going to say we do a shotgun, and then we're going to pick 10 for a emoji race. So get your, I don't mind if you use an extra account, but make sure you hit the like button and make sure the account is subscribed. Get your accounts ready, because in about 1 minute, I'm going to start the giveaway again, and you're going to have 1 minute to enter, and then we're going to draw 10 names for an emoji race. Big rejection out of that imbalance. On your marks, get set. G-O-O-O-O. That was an echo. You didn't know. It's like an echo. G-O-O-O-O-O. $45 seconds. Exclamation point MM in the chat. $30 seconds. 400 level here on the NQ. $20 seconds. We're going to draw 10 names. 10 names. 5 seconds. All right, let's draw. What up?
They changed the time for cheer.
To what?
1 to 4.
Why? Because I got a lot of stuff going on tomorrow. That doesn't work for me. So we'll have to figure something out.
Well, you don't have to be in there.
I have to pick you up. J Styles.
Modric.
No, I'll get somebody else to do it. Jay Styles is the first contestant on The Price is Right. Invest Market Moves is the second contestant. Palm Tree Trader. His palms are hairy. Or at least that's what Pine Tree tells me. Ash EVZ is the next contestant. Come on down. Keith Matthews 2381 is in the running. I think 2 nights in a row here. 2 nights in a row. Trading Places. I think that was a show on HGTV. AJ9M33. That sounds like some sort of weapon. Jamie 11 OG in the house. Doob Monkey. He loves to smoke weed outside with his monkey. And last but not least, Kosh I4D. I have no idea. That means he doesn't have cash. He's got Kosh. And then for one bonus entry, go now! Exclamation MM in the chat. One bonus entry. Blackout News Network, you lost 300. That sucks, brother. Exclamation MM, one bonus entry. One bonus. Oh. Gold's bouncing. Kind of retested that trend line here. Look. Look at that. Bouncing without me there. Rude. Quite rude. 5 seconds, guys. And the final entry into the emoji race is Big Teflon. Let's go. He doesn't even trade futures, but he might get him a free account today. He's got a 1 in 11 shot. Big Teflon. Let's go. I think that was Big Teflon that said that. Pretty sure. Maybe it wasn't. No, that wasn't Big Teflon, was it? All right, all set. Let's turn off this music. We don't want to hear that. Start! Oh, it was you. Oh, okay. I thought it was. Jay Styles is partying it up over here. Ash has got he had a bloody nose. I think some of the blood fell on Dude Monkey because he's pissed. Jamie's laughing. And yeah, I don't know what the rest of you guys are doing. Rolling your eyes, Keith Matthews. Palm Tree with his hairy palms trying to get up front there. Who's in last? Something moves. Market moves. Pulling to the front here, trying to make a move. He's huffing and puffing already. 20 seconds left. Hey, Gunslay, you missed it? Dang. Jamie, you are going to get ran down, brother. I can already tell you. Don't even get too excited, Jamie. You're going to get ran down. Cautious freezing. He needs a jacket. Here comes Big Teflon. Big Teflon to the lead. Oh, Big Teflon's going to be trading futures. Let's go. Big Teflon to the lead. Last second. I'm telling you guys, when you're new here, you're just as lucky as it gets, right? New here and wins a Lucid account. 50K Flex Lucid. First time here. Congratulations, Big Teflon. Big Teflon, send me an email to methodicalman@gmail.com. In the top right-hand corner of your YouTube channel, click on the icon, screenshot it, showing me that you're logged in. And then send that to me in an email, and I get you over a code for a free Lucid account. Duke, you didn't even make the raise. That's all right, though. Congratulations. That's a great account right there. It's a great account to start off with for your first futures account, if you will. Well, guys, that's going to do it for me tonight. We're up 302 on this account. And the only other account we traded was that one. Up 40 bucks. So 340 bucks between the two accounts. Not too bad. Hey, could be worse. Could be better. You know, beggars can't be choosers. But I do appreciate you guys watching. If you do want to help support the channel, hit the like button. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Remember, code MM on every prop firm except for Apex. Apex is code MYTH, M-Y-T-H. Appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you next time.
Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect your